Chapter 1. A Nation of Nations. On May 11, 1831, Alexis de Tocqueville, a young French aristocrat, disembarked in the bustling harbor of New York City. He had crossed the ocean to try to understand the implications for European civilization of the new experiment in democracy on the far side of the Atlantic. In the next 9 months, Tocqueville and his friend Gustave de Beaumont traveled the length and breadth of the eastern half of the continent, from Boston to Green Bay and from New Orleans to Quebec, in search of the essence of American life. Tocqueville was fascinated by what he saw. He marveled at the energy of the people who were building the new nation. He admired many of the new political institutions and ideals, and he was impressed most of all by the spirit of equality that pervaded the life and customs of the people. Though he had reservations about some of the expressions of this spirit, he could discern its workings in every aspect of American society, in politics, business, personal relations, culture, thought. This commitment to equality was in striking contrast to the class-ridden society of Europe, yet Tocqueville believed the democratic revolution to be irresistible. Balance between the past and the future, as he wrote of himself, with no natural instinctive attraction toward either. I could without effort quietly contemplate each side of the question. On his return to France, Tocqueville delivered his dispassionate and penetrating judgment of the American experiment in his great work, Democracy in America. No one before or since has written about the United States with such insight. And in discussing the successive waves of immigration from England, France, Spain, and other European countries, Tocqueville identified a central factor in the American democratic faith. All these European colonies contained the elements, if not the development of a complete democracy. 2 causes led to this result. It may be said that on leaving the mother country, the immigrants had, in general, no notion of superiority one over another. The happy and powerful do not go into exile, and there are no surer guarantees of equality among men than poverty and misfortune. To show the power of the equalitarian spirit in America, Tocqueville added, "It happened, however, on several occasions. The persons of rank were driven to America by political and religious quarrels. Laws were made to establish a gradation of ranks, but it was soon found that the soil of America was opposed to a territorial aristocracy. What Alexis de Tocqueville saw in America was a society of immigrants."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?